Hey everyone, well welcome back. It's been a while, but we're finally getting there, which is amazing. So I just wanted to take you for a quick tour. It's now middle of June. They tell me it's going to be ready in a couple of weeks, like I've been saying for a long time. I don't think it will, but it's coming along quite nicely. So hopefully today you'll get to see a little bit more. So just over here, we got the pool area, and they're actually concreting it in now so that we can start filling up. Got the tarp, keep the sun away from the workers, which is pretty cool. And over there, we've got the lounge area, but I'm going to do a little bit more detail in that area. All right, here we are. Kitchens, a couple of things you're going to notice. 2 aircon units are finally installed, so it still looks a little bit crazy. I'm surprised they put it in so early. That looks quite good. The walls probably need a final clean and polish. You can also see the bench tops now, so that'll be the sink, and above there are the cabinets. Over there in that void is the fridge, water cooler, and down here on the bench here is the electric stove, which comes along quite nicely. It's so interesting to see that when you start putting stuff in, it kind of takes a life on its own, which is quite amazing. And just up the top, we got the light railing that will sit over this kitchen bench top. So all the hard workers over here having lunch. So I'm doing it because it's the quietest time of the day. So hello! Amazing. All right, I'm right in the middle of dining area. I think it's a 3-meter void here, which is pretty cool, and that's one of the reasons why we got it. It's the space in this area is amazing. You can still see the light. It's about 20 past 12 now, so the light's still coming in, which is surprising. I would have thought it was a little bit off. But behind me here is the water cooler. So they're going to get this thing all the way up to the top. So I'm assuming they're going to use the stairs, but that's the water tank that we're going to put up on the roof. All right, so right in the middle of the living area, I'm not quite sure if you can see, we've got the fan on light, which is an addition. Got some drop lights up all around, and you can now see the glass frames which are going in. All these doors open all the way, which is great. And then we look onto the pool. We're going to have a nice L-seated couch here, looking out to the pool, coffee table. But it is coming along. It's a little bit lower than the void, but it doesn't feel like it's closed in, mainly because of the windows and that. And out here, going to have greenery. So this is all going to be filled with plants, take away from that wall. So yeah, the aspects is very, very nice. All right, not much to see here. This is the downstairs guest bathroom. The far side is literally all glass, and it was purposely done so that you could see the greenery, and they have an amazing aspect. What the interior designers picked up was there's actually no mirror there, so we have to get a mirror that we can put over the glass for now. It doesn't need to be big, but obviously having a mirror there would be amazing. So small adjustment there. It's actually decent size compared to the other 2 rooms, and coming along quite nicely. I'm literally at the bottom of the stairs now, so you can get a better look at the kitchen and the view out to the entranceway there, and then back to the stairs that lead upstairs. So we're going to go there. You'll notice the stairs now are quite nicely shaped, not necessarily polished. There's quite a few chips in there, but much better than just the concrete that they had previously. All right. Top of the main flight of stairs leading into the bedrooms. And looking out, this is going to be all glass, but we're going to have wooden panels out the front to keep a bit of the light out. Otherwise, I think it'll just get too hot in here. Perfect aspect to the other side. I've just been told, and they think they're going to be building in front of us, but I don't think the height is going to matter too much, so not that concerned about it. I was hoping to do something with the rice paddy in front, but it's been sold for more development, unfortunately. Okay, back in the master bedroom, window panes have gone in. You can see that the glass on the right hand side there's going to slide pretty much most of the way across, which is good. As I think I said in an early video, we actually wanted like roof to floor ceilings, but there was concerns about the safety, so therefore that's why there's that concrete ledge there. Up above us is the lighting now, which was nice. So this is a new add-on. I think it'll add a little bit of coolness without having the air conditioning blowing all the time. All right, looking back, we had to move the aircon from the other side. This is where the glass is going to be. That's where the bath is now. And unfortunately, All the aircon units in this villa are actually hidden, but this one's going to be exposed. There's nothing we can do about it. It's a bit unfortunate. It has affected our downlighting on this side, but I think we're going to either use wall-mounted lights or side table lights to set the mood. But hopefully the designers, when they come in shortly, they'll let us know. Entrance to bath is there, and in the far corner, this is obviously where the wardrobe is now going to be. We're inside the master bedroom now. The skylight, it looks amazing. We wanted to make sure that we got the tap for the bath on the side, so when you're looking out, it's not on the back of your head. So all these little details, we kind of had to think through because it wasn't part of the plan. So, but you know, my recommendation is have a thorough think about what you want. Make sure you get it done before they start doing everything else. So there's now going to be shower, bath area, and we have extended that basin area. So originally this was going to be one basin, and I just thought it was way too small. It's way too dark. The room was too small as well. So we've knocked out a room, put in the two basins. We've moved the toilet around. I think it's actually added quite a bit of not only usability but value, because now you feel like you are in the master bedroom. Guest bedroom taking shape. This one's probably had the least work done on it because we had no modifications, but on a beautiful sunny day, you can just see how gorgeous that sun is and coming into the room. It's still midday, thereabouts. This whole village is going to be lit up in light for most of the day, which is just absolutely stunning. I think even by the pool, noticed how nice it was. Once again, we've put in a light and fan fitting. Once again, we don't want air conditioning blowing all the time if you don't want to. And into the bathroom. It's a different aspect of the guest bedroom from inside the guest bathroom. Top of the stairs, looking out over the Pagola now, without the glass yet or the door. Railings are in. I think they're going in the next couple of days. So here we are, Pagola. It is amazing. Kind of didn't know what to expect, and you know, as they build it up, you kind of think, is this all? And look, it's nothing fancy, but it's taken, you can see the shade, it's 12:30. It definitely takes the heat and then the sting out of it. And because we hit the breeze, it's just actually very, very nice. So you can see the concrete seats that they built, Pagola over the top. These slats up the top here to the shade out, they're just placed there. They're not glued, they're not concrete, they're not stapled in, they're just laid on top, which is pretty cool because if they, I suppose, fade, we can pull them down, repaint them and have them done. But I also like the color of that. It's quite a stunning brown because it just really highlights the area opposed to that dull concrete feel. So I think the guys have done a good job. I was really nervous about what it was going to look like, but they've done a brilliant job. Left-hand side of the stair structure. Now you'll see a whole bunch of air cons, all the air conditioning units for downstairs. They were actually, half of them were on the other side just to balance it up. But because it blows hot air back into under the Pagola, we've had them relocated on the left-hand side. We don't see anything here anyway. It will probably put something around it so it's you can't see it, but we have deliberately moved it from the right-hand side here. As you can see, there's so much space up the front there where ideally looking at maybe putting a barbecue and a wet bar there for sundowners. Like I said, it's 12:30 in the afternoon. Have a look at the stunning view and the color of the sky. It is absolutely stunning, and I just can't wait to come up here and have our first drink when this is finished. I think when we started building this was not even a consideration, but I'm glad we went ahead and did that because I think it just sets us apart from everything else. And even if they do build next door now, we're going to be above that development. So that's it. We're weeks away from getting this completed, but I am absolutely excited about how it's come together. Very nervous over the last few months, especially with all the rain and everything. And I think building a relationship with the developers definitely helped, and contractors, and this Pagola. An afterthought, but it's now become the centerpiece of this villa, and I think it will attract a lot of the people who are looking for a nice villa, but this gives a different aspect, especially for sundown. So I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as had making it, and I look forward to seeing you